Hello everyone, and welcome to a Farming Sim 22 tutorial. Today we are talking about grass and hay. So luckily grass is pretty easy. You just need to mow and then figure out how you want to pick it up and what you want to do with it. So to mow, go ahead in the shop and buy any combination of mowers. I'll show you a couple different ways to do it today. And then you do have to own the land to mow the grass. So I own this land here, so I can go ahead and unfold the mower, lower it, and turn it on. If you don't know how to do those things, get your controls opened here and just follow the prompts. And then I can mow this grass that is already kind of grown here on the sides, and you'll see it there is mowed. And I already have my forager wagon, so I'll switch to it and lower it and turn it on. And then I can just mow and pick it up as I go. And just go ahead and do that. Now, if you want more grass to mow, you can see here that I have an entire field. So once again, I bought the land, and you can do that from the map menu. You can hit farmland here and then just buy whatever field you want. And then you plant it just like you would any other crop. So you'll get your sower that can do wheat and all the other kind of common grain crops. Fill it up with seed. You don't have to worry about fertilizing or anything like that. There's no extra yield for grass. And then you can see on the very bottom right, I'm switching through my seeds and the grass one is there. Now to plant grass, you do have to be somewhere between March and November. So the basically just during winter you cannot plant grass, but then just like you would any other, you'll go over it and you can see it's getting sown there, and then just give it basically the next day it'll start to grow like it is here. This has been going for 2 days now. And then the other combination of mower, and this is usually my preference, is to put one on the front like I do here, and then get one of these here on the back. And then you have to unfold both. Make sure you lower both, and then make sure you turn on both. You'll have to have a decent sized tractor that has a decent amount of power to do both of them, but then you can see you get a pretty wide swath of grass here. And of course then you can go back the other way when you're done. I'm just kind of speeding through this for the sake of the video. And it's pretty easy to mow kind of a whole field pretty quickly. And that's all there is to mowing. And then there's a couple things you can do with grass. One is you can feed your sheep, which I'll post below if you are not quite sure how to do that. I'll have my sheep video posted below. You can also turn it into silage, and again that's a whole other industry, so I'll post that. So you can wrap silage bales, or you can put it in a biogas plant, but those are both pretty involved processes and outside the scope of the video. And I'll show you this right now, you can turn it into hay. So if I wanted to pick that grass up, I would windrow it first. You can see my windrower there, and I'll show that in a little bit. But first I want to show the hay. So for hay, all you have to do is mow your grass, and basically hay is just going to be dried out grass. So then you have to buy your tedder, and I'll show this in the shop quickly. So it'll be under tools. There might be a pack. If you go to hay, here's just some starting tools to get you started with hay. Otherwise you can go to tedder here. And all these are the same, they're just different widths. But all you have to do is get your grass and then go over it. So you'll lower the tedder, turn it on so it starts spinning, and it'll basically just turn the grass over. And you'll see it change colors just a little bit. And once you see that color, that is now hay. And that's all it is. So once you go through your field and you have your hay, then you, again, just figure out how you want to pick it up. So you can just pick it up with a forage wagon, you can bale it. Either way, I would recommend windrowing first. I'll show that. This really helps, especially the bigger the windrower you have. And this is in the tool shop right next to the tedders. And basically what this is going to do is just gather this huge wide swath of grass or hay and just kind of gather it into one nice row for you to drive alongside easily. So I'll lower it, I'll turn it on, and you'll see all of this becomes just one pretty row, and that'll save you a ton of time because you can go over this very quickly. And there's hay and there's grass. And then with hay, a few things you can do with it is feed your horses, because they need 40% of their feed needs to be hay to get full productivity. Again, I'll link to my horses video down below. You also need to use it in your mixed ration for cows, and cows are crazy involved, and one of the ingredients there is hay. And if you go into the sales prices here, you can go down to grass and hay, and you can see you can also just sell them directly if you wish. So that is really the basics and of grass and hay. So hopefully that helps you out and you've learned something. So yeah, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe below if you wish. And of course, have yourselves a very nice day.